Hi everybody, welcome back to yet another video from Trading. In this video, I'll show you a secret day trading strategy that has amazing accuracy, and it works perfectly well on Forex, crypto, and stocks. And you can implement it right away after watching this video, and start generating some serious profits. I'm going to be explaining the strategy in detail, how to set up the indicators properly, and how to stay away from false signals. So, watch till the end so that you don't miss any tips and tricks. Nothing in this video is going to be financial advice. It's just for informational purposes. Now, let's get right into this strategy. I'm in Tradingview, and I'm going to be using 1 hour time frame and regular candles. We'll be using 4 indicators in this strategy. So let's go ahead and add our indicators. So for our first indicator we're going to be adding is the Trend Trader strategy. This one, by H. Potter, is used to identify the direction of market momentum based on the idea that markets have an element of predictability. So by analyzing historical trends and price movements, we'll be able to forecast what could happen in the future. Now for our second indicator, we're going to search Arun, this one right here. The Arun indicator is a technical indicator that's used to identify trend changes in the price of an asset, as well as the strength of that trend. In essence, the indicator measures the time between highs and the time between lows over a time period. The third indicator we're going to use is going to be the exponential moving average, or EMA. And lastly, we'll be adding volume oscillator to our chart, this one right here. The volume oscillator displays the difference between two moving averages of a security's volume, expressed as a percentage. Okay, now we need to adjust settings for all of these indicators one by one, so we'll open settings for our moving average and change this from 9 to 200, and make the line a bit thicker. Now in settings for Trend Trader, we'll get rid of these bar colors and change the multiplier from 3 to 2. Also, we'll change the color of the line to make it more prominent. After this, let's adjust the settings for Arun indicator. In inputs, we'll change the length from 14 to 10, and in style, we'll change Arun down color to red. And lastly, let's do some slight adjustments to our volume oscillator. First, we'll make this line a bit thicker, and change this from a dash to a regular line. Also, we're not going to change the inputs. So now our chart is all set. If you guys are liking this strategy, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. So now that our strategy is ready, let's get into our trading rules. Firstly, we'll go through the rules and criteria for a buy trade. Number 1, we're only going to be looking to buy if the price is sitting above the exponential moving average, as it is here. Number 2, we need to have a bullish cross from Arun indicator, so the green line has to cross above the red line, as it's doing here. Number 3, the price has to close above this Trend Trader strategy. As here, you can see it closed above here, and the line has to be sitting above the exponential moving average. Lastly, we want our volume oscillator to show us a sign of sufficient volume in the market, and if this blue line is above 0, we can safely take a buy trade. So we'll get into this trade at this candle, and keep our stop loss at the recent swing low for a buy trade, and we'll keep our risk to reward 1 to 1.5, and you can see we have a profitable trade here. Here also we can see the price action is sitting above the EMA, and we have a bullish cross from Arun indicator, as the green line is crossing above the red line here, and the price closed above this Trend Trader strategy, and this line is sitting above the exponential moving average. So we'll get our last confirmation from volume oscillator to show us a sign of sufficient volume in the market. And as you can see, this blue line is above 0, so we'll enter this buy trade and keep our stop loss at the recent swing low, and keeping the risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5. We'll hit profit right here. Now we'll take a look at the rules for a sell trade, which are exactly the opposite of a buy trade. But before we do that, I want to ask you the following question. Do you also want to trade cryptocurrency with this strategy? Then the best place to do so is on ByBit. On this crypto exchange, you can easily and safely open buy and sell positions. You have super many features on this exchange. For example, you can copy experienced crypto traders from your own account and earn money while doing nothing for it. Are you a professional trader yourself? Then you can also place trades that people can copy, and then you'll earn 11% of all profits they make through you. This is all completely free. I posted a link below this video so you can visit ByBit. Now, let's quickly go back to the video so I can explain to you the rules for opening a sell position. Number 1, we're only going to be looking to sell if the price is sitting below the exponential moving average, as it is here. Number 2, we need to have a bearish cross from Arun indicator, so the red line has to cross above the green line, as it's doing here. Number 3, the price has to close below this trend trader strategy. As here, you can see it closed below here, and the line has to be sitting below the exponential moving average. Lastly, we want our volume oscillator to show us a sign of sufficient volume in the market, and if this blue line is above 0, we can safely take a sell trade. So we'll get into this trade at this candle and keep our stop loss at the recent swing high for a sell trade, and we'll keep our risk to reward 1 to 1.5. And you can see we have a profitable trade here. Here also, we can see the price action is sitting below the EMA, and we have a bearish cross from a rune indicator as the red line is crossing above the green line here, and the price closed below this trend trader strategy, and this line is sitting below the exponential moving average. So we'll get our last confirmation from volume oscillator to show us a sign of sufficient volume in the market, and as you can see, this blue line is above the line. So we'll enter this sell trade, and keep our stop loss at the recent swing high, and keeping the risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5, we'll hit profit right here. You have to be very careful while entering the trade, and always tick all the rules before entering the strategy. For example, here you can see that the blue line is above 0 level. The rune indicator also gives a buy signal as the green line crosses over the red line, and the candle also closes above the trade trend indicator. But we'll not get into this trade for 2 reasons. Number 1, the price action is below the 200 EMA, and number 2, the trade trend indicator line is also below the 200 EMA. So we'll definitely not get in this for a buy trade. As you can see here, for our risk to reward, this would have not been a profitable trade. So yeah guys, this is an amazing strategy, and if you enjoy these videos, make sure you don't forget to like them and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more amazing strategies like this. And also, turn the bell notification on so that you don't miss any strategy like this. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I'll be back with another one.